Hello and welcome to Carroll Hutchins Stadium, Alumni Field in Ann Arbor, Michigan, for Game 3 between the Wolverines and number 7, the UCLA Bruins, and a Big Ten softball matchup here on a lovely Monday afternoon. I'm Alex Miller, Zach Edwards alongside me. Happy to be with you for this one. Should be a good one today. Lauren Durkowski.
They had a really good showing with an RBI and 2 runs, so just kind of two back-to-back days of different outcomes, but Clemens already now pushing a 3-2 count on our first at bat.
Here's the pitch from Durkowski, and there's ball 4. Good take by Clemens. Leadoff walk for the Bruins.
Here, so kind of returning to form here in her final season.
2-2 on the ground, up the middle and through past McVeigh. Clemens will hold it second, single up the middle for Savannah Pola, and 2 on to open this ball game for UCLA.
Just great placement there from Pola, slipped right about that second base.
0-1 hurl from Durkowski is hit high and deep to right field. Ella Stevenson's out there. She hauls it in. Clemens tags up to third. With 22 homers, 405 hitter, walks at a great clip. 3-0 from Durkowski is up and in, ball 4.
Now this way for Michigan, anything played on the infield, you're able to get that force out.
1-0 is popped up. Shallow right field. Stevenson comes in. She has it. Clemens stunted toward home. Doesn't go. Nice throw from Stevenson to hold her up. 2 gone here in the first.
Yeah, just good heads-up play from Stevenson there as she's on the run going towards home. Smart to call off Indiana Langford, who's kind of backpedaling on that play.
2-2 is lined into right field and down. Stevenson will come up throwing. Clemens is home. Pola will hold up at third. Station to station go the Bruins, and they take a 1-0 lead off the knock by Ramirez.
Great knock. Found the middle of the seam there in between the in and outfield. Good play from Stevenson to get the ball home to keep any other runners from scoring, but great piece of hitting there for Ramirez, who's now over 500 on this series.
Kowski looks to get out of a jam here. One already across. Here's her 2-2, and it's popped up behind home plate. Lily Valamont turns and hauls it in. Durkowski gives up 1. Ramirez knocks 1 in for UCLA, but the Bruins leave them loaded. Gave up 3, just 1 of them earned. And Langford lines 1 to left, and a dive from Terry's not going to get there. Langford is in a hurry, and she's into second with a double to open things up for Michigan. Nisa Conway now for Michigan. That one goes over Daniel. Langford will sneak up to third. This one count. Here comes Tinsley. Misses down and in. Ball 4. is a swing and a miss off the glove of Daniel. Langford comes to the plate. Conway rounds second, is into third. Puts, cut on it and missed. Daniel couldn't squeeze it. Wolverines take advantage and tie this game up.
Incredible heads-up base running there. It almost looked like Putz might have gotten a piece of that. But Bonnie Thole directing traffic from third base, just at bat.
3-2 is looped into left field and down. Conway will come home. Puts in a hurry as it spins away from Terry. She is up to second with an RBI. 2-1 Michigan here in the first.
Lauren Puts her second hit on the series. Comes up big for the Wolverines, now taking their first lead. Just drops it right between shortstop and left.
1-2, Stevenson cuts on it, drives it to center. It's run down by Clemens. Puts will tag to third, and she's there.
With the Wolverines in a good position to get another run.
On the ground is short. Bragg will fire home. Throw to the plate is in time to tag. Puts out. Smart play by the freshman shortstop, Kanaya Bragg, 2 down.
Like you said, just very good heads-up play, preventing another run from going on the board. Played pretty short in the infield here. Just a great play from Bragg, good heads-up, able to get it home in plenty of time.
Inslee unfurls, and this ball is belted out to left field. Back goes Pinedo, and it is gone. Ellie Sealer, the senior, in her last game at Carroll Hutchins, goes yard. A 2-run bomb, and it's 4-1. Got a pitch up and in, and just got the barrel up there. As you said, Sealer doesn't hit a lot of homers, more of a line drive swing for her, but got one there.
Trying to see if she can go another full 6.
Erickson belts a ball on a line out to left field. See ya! A solo shot for Maddie Erickson. Her 6th homer of the season, and it's 5-1 Michigan. Back-to-back jack. More than they've scored in either of the prior 2 games.
Definitely very motivating to see your 6 and 7 hitter in the rotation getting 2 home runs early in this game.
Addie Ramey rolls this to first. Megan Grant on the bag. And at long last, the first inning comes to a close. Michigan plays 5.
370.
1-2 off speed, rolled off Durkowski's glove, and it trickles into right field. That has happened a number of times for Durkowski and Aaron Hain in this series. A break for... She drives this to left. Ellie Sealer barely has to move, hauls it in out there for out number 1 here in the 2nd.
Positioning from Sealer. Also keep the runner.
And Lily Valamont just threw this ball into center field. Seemed to think that Slimp was taking off. Neither McVeigh nor Langford covered. Full count now to Jessica Clement. Here's the payoff from Durkowski. Ball 4, down and away. 2nd walk this afternoon for Clement.
Clemens is past that, but now is 3 for 5 in the last 2 days.
Pola belts one deep to right field. Stevenson to the wall. It's out of here. 3-run shot for Savannah Pola. UCLA is right back in this thing.
42 RBI coming into this game, tacking on a couple more with that deep shot. There's no doubt about that one. Goes about halfway up those grandstands out in kind of right center field.
He twirls one home, and it's called strike 3. Woolery down looking.
It's a huge strikeout there for Durkowski, both mentally and to get some momentum.
1-2 from Durkowski is skied to shallow right center. Conway closes in. She's got it. UCLA gets 3 back on the home run from Savannah.
Fouled off strike a pitch earlier. Being patient.
3-2 is down and in. Ball 4. Great battle of the dish for McVeigh. Lead off walk for the...
In quite often a pinch run, but very, very early in this contest. We can already see a little bit of that pay off here as she advances on kind of a lost ball from the catcher, but you can just see the infield playing so tight here on Langford. They know her spit for McVeigh, who struggled a little bit, but you know, interesting substitution to say the least.
Ground ball to third. Woolry checks on Thorington over to first in time. Well done to cut down a speedy runner and hold CeCe Thorington at second. 1-2, Conway skies this into shallow right. Closing quickly is Terry. Can do a little bit of everything. She can pitch, she can hit. Makes a nice play out and right.
And again, that was almost the danger of having those outfielders play too deep, but just a little bit too.
Has walked as much as she's struck out. The 2-2 is hit hard on a line, and it's snagged by Megan Grant. for out number 3. Fisher does the job out of the pen. Michigan's
And the same today, and they'll put her in early here in the 3rd inning.
Kanaya Bragg cuts on the first pitch from Hain, hits it deep to center. Conway to the track to haul it in.
That one just after Drakowski, able to keep all of them clean aside from Polo, who had that strike. Ramirez, the only one kind of in the bottom here.
On the ground to Indiana Langford at second. Easy toss. Ramirez chopped down.
Spot, but Pika just a slightly better hitter than Daniels has been on the season.
Pika skies this to left. Sealer heads back. She hauls it in the track. A 1-2-3 third inning of work for Aaron Hain out of the pen. Still 5-4 Michigan.
For 346 average, does very, very well when she's the first batter.
He hits a high fly ball to left field. Slimp underneath it. There's out number 1.
See the product, a little bit of that substitution is Slim.
Here's the 3-2, and Valamont rolls it, and it just goes foul off the chalk.
Scoreless inning so far for both teams. First one we've had so far today.
3-2 once more, called strike 3 on Valamont. First Wolverine to strike out. Hitters count, see where Fisher goes here. She deals home and issues ball 4 outside. Free pass for Ellie Sealer.
Again, the first batter on base, proving that dominance that she has, that control the strike zone that she has.
0-1, Erickson lines this to left, and it's run down by Slimp for out number 3. She can get 1 on the board, 4 up. Infield single bounced off the glove of Drakowski. Hain the 1-1. Slimp raises her barrel and drives it to center. He lays down a bunt. It's a beauty. Erickson, a barehand. It is past Indiana Langford. Slimp will turn to third. This is brought in by Stevenson. It's over. Clements with a chance to build on this rally for UCLA. This is thrown down once more. Langford cuts it off to keep an eye at third on Slimp. Up to second goes Terry.
Definitely had to stretch pretty far to get that one.
Fly ball to center. Conway underneath it. Tagging up are both runners. It goes to third. It's off the heel of Terry. Slimp comes home on the sacrifice fly by Clements, and we are tied 5-5. 2-2 from Hain. High fly to shallow center. Will this be deep enough for Terry? Conway comes up firing, and Terry holds up. It was a good throw from Conway.
Yeah, definitely.
3-2, got her looking. Aaron Hain sets her down.
Ramey, that one ended the 5-run inning for the Wolverines.
That one plunks her on the shoulder. Amy got hit on the knuckles yesterday. 3-2 once more. And called strike 3. Fisher punches out McVeigh looking. Fisher deals. Langford rolls it to her. Out of the circle she goes. Tossed to first. Ramey up to second. 2 gone now in the inning.
It seemed like
here's the offering from Fisher. Conway high chopper to second. Pull, underhand toss. Again leaves Ramey at second. Still tied 5-5 as we head to the 5th.
he's trying to look for her first one today. Had a walk all the way back in the first inning.
1-1 off speed, a half swing, rolls it. Hain stumbles, and a swinging bunt puts Megan Grant at first.
31 coming into today with 7 home runs.
That one got her on the calf.
Love to see if there's something easy put in play or a strikeout here again to gain some of that momentum back.
Ain misses low. There's ball 4 to Ramirez. Here.
Yeah, absolutely. With a 5-5 game like this.
This is rolled to third. Erickson goes home, forced there, turned to first. Is not in time. Two-one is a fly ball to shallow center. Conway comes in. She's not going to get there, and it gets away from her. Stevens is home. Curro will follow. 2 runs across. UCLA leads 7-5.
It seemed like Conway stumbled a little bit on that hit, gave just enough room to drive. Swing here for the Bruins to retake the lead. Their first time having this lead since the top of the first inning. And just missed it on that first bounce too. Back the bases. Again, still just 1 out.
This is rocketed into right field. Mujica is home. Slim takes the turn. She will score a 2 RBI single by Caitlin Terry. UCLA's lead is 9-5.
Another great knock there. Top of the 5th on Aiken. Same thing as what she did yesterday. 2 RBI hit as she just barely rounds first, but gets both of them in. Stevenson.
Lineup turns over to Jessica Clemens, who swings and misses. Throw down to second is just not in time as Terry sneaks. Off speed, rolled over to Ramey at first. She'll take it to the bag herself. Terry goes up to third. 2 gone now here in the 5th.
Routine play from Ramey. Terry's still advancing over the third and in it.
2 away, 4 already across in the inning for UCLA. Off speed, right back to Ramey. She'll take it to the bag herself for the 2nd time in a row. UCLA takes the lead 9-5. Michigan with Fisher comes set. Deals once more to Puts, and she drives the ball. A line drive out to right field and gone on a line. Lauren Puts strikes back for Michigan. 9-6 here in Carol Hutchins.
From the freshman, her 12th on the season. Barely beats the outstretched arm of Terry and hits the fence there in the outfield. Great way to start the bottom of the 5th inning here for the Wolverines.
Ball 1 there to Ella Stevenson. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fisher rocks and deals. Stevenson pops this up first base side, and it's run down by Savannah Pola, the 2nd baseman. Oh-2 delivery. Valamont gets up to a rise ball, hammers it out to center, to the wall. It's out of here. 2nd solo jack of the inning. 9-7 UCLA. Valamont hammers a homer.
That's the 2nd home run now on Fisher. Fisher's only allowed 5 home runs coming into this game, already 2 more today. First on the verge of another walk here. That's to stay patient.
3-1 from Fisher, and it's down and away. Ball 4 to Ellie Sealer. A bit of life back in the fans here. Fisher deals once more, and Erickson knocks this through past the diving Kanaya Bragg. 9th pitch to Ramey is grounded to first. There's Megan Grant. She'll step on the bag. Both runners move up. So somewhat productive out there.
Chance likely to get a ranked win in this regular season.
0-2, she's called out looking. Terry paints the corner. Michigan leaves 2 in scoring position. They get to
doing a little bit over that this year.
Woolery skies one deep to right. Stevenson runs, not gonna get there. Wooler returns to second. She's on the wheel. She is headed to third. Throw from Alakwa, not in time. A triple for Jordan Woolery.
And
2-2 to Megan Grant Woolery at third, and Grant hits this high and deep to center. Conway to the wall. It keeps on carrying. It is gone. Megan Grant, a 2-run homer, her 23rd of the season. 11-7, UCLA back up. 2-1, Bragg wallops the ball deep to left field. Back-to-back homers for UCLA. A no-doubter for Kanaya Bragg. 8th homer of her freshman campaign.
Kanaya Bragg, the freshman, hitting behind the star hitters of Pola, Woolery, and Grant, has come into her own this season. Again, that 8th home single, all the way back to first.
This is struck well into center. Conway able to stab at it on one hop. Boy, the way she was charging in, thought that might get away, but able to get her glove to it and hold. 2-2 from Ferguson. This is driven out to center. Conway retreats. She's underneath it for a long out number 1. RBI double. 1-0 off speed is blooped over to Erickson at third, out number 2. One is hit high to left field. There's Ellie Sealer, 3 straight retired by Haley Ferguson to close out the 6th. UCLA gets 3.
Seem not a terrible day for her.
Langford slapped through past Jordan Woolery at third. Leadoff hitter aboard for Michigan.
On the verge here, both the walk and the strikeout, full count.
3-2, knocked the other way, through into left. Langford will hold at second. Back-to-back singles through the left side for the Wolverines. 2 on, nobody gone. 2-2 to number 2, and it's a rocket through into right field. Langford will turn. She will head home. Conway to third. RBI single by Lauren puts her 3rd hit of the day.
After struggling in the first 2 games, Putz really doing well so far here. That home run, double all the way back in the first, another RBI single here in the bottom of the 6th.
Here comes Fisher, and wave and a miss. She got her swinging with a rise ball. Stevenson fought, but goes down on strikes, 1 down.
A great pitch from Fisher
A moment ago. 1-1 is rolled up the middle. Bragg steps in the bag, over to first. Double play. Kanaya Bragg goes 6-3, does it herself. And Fisher gets out of the inning with just 1 order. Beginning with Jessica Clement. He cuts in the first pitch, right to Ferguson on a hop. 1 pitch, 1 gone in the 7th. Ferguson a 1-2 line drive, and that is into left field for a single. Pola turns, that's all that's doing. But a 1-out base hit for her.
Hitting that hitting she saw earlier in this game.
This is hit hard. Fantucci snares it. Langford the turn in time. 6-4-3 started with a web gem by Avery Fantucci.
Incredible play there. The 2 teams.
Sealer, a line drive that will drop in center field for a leadoff single in the 7th. Great day for Sealer, a homer, pair of walks, and now a hit. She's been aboard all 4 trips. Back where we want to be at this point in the year. Postseason potentials. This is grounded to third. Woolery over to second. Pola the turn. 5-4-3 double play.
Great play there.
Wave and a miss. Rise ball up, and Fisher shuts it down, closes the door, and Michigan falls in their last home game. UCLA comes in and wins 12-8 to complete a 3-game series sweep in their first trip to Ann Arbor.
And just really, really good showing from Fisher. Again, she battled today. I mean, she allowed a couple of home runs, a couple of hits here and there. Maybe be considered a little bit of an off day, but battling that 6th and 7th inning to allow just 1 and no runs. So holds on, gets a good sweep. Michigan now going to have to turn to Minnesota to potentially